Good evening, everyone. I hope my voice is clearly audible to you. Everybody, just put your attendance in the chat box so that we can continue with our class. I see only one student has put the attendance in the chat box. What about others? Please put your name, standard, and location in the chat box. Okay, Japesh, I guess you have already put your attendance. You don't need to put it again and again. Your attendance is recorded. I think everybody has put the attendance so that we can start with our class. Students, I'm going to share my screen with you. So please confirm that my screen is visible and my audio is audible to you as well. So I'm sharing my screen. Just give me a second. Yeah. So I have started sharing my screen. Please confirm that my screen share is clearly visible and my audio is audible too. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay. So students, today we are going to see first chapter of our mathematics subject, and the chapter name is rational numbers. Okay, so you must be familiar with numbers because you have already learned about them. And in this first lecture itself, we are going to just kind of we are going to revise the numbers. Okay, so let me just start with our first paragraph, that is introduction. So here in the introduction we have an equation. So this equation is pretty simple. It says x plus 2 is equals to 13, right? So if we have to solve this equation, this is very simple equation, and we know that the value of x is going to be what? The value of x is going to be 11. What is ams 10? I don't get that. Answer is 12. Answer should not be 12. Answer should be 11. X is equals to 11, right? So when we add 11 plus 2, so that gives us the answer 13. And students, I will request all of you to be proactive in the class. I would highly appreciate if you could respond to my questions, use the chat box, and give the answers as many as you can. Okay, so x is equals to 11 is the solution of this first equation. Now let's go. Okay, let's not get into the second equation. We will discuss the first equation first, and then after that we will discuss the second equation. Okay, so 11 is a natural number. It's written over here, right? So what exactly means a natural number? Can anybody type the definition of natural number in the chat box, except Japesh? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Okay, fine. Thank you. Anybody else? Can you put the definition of natural numbers in the chat box? I need active participation from your side so that it will interest me also. क्या आप में से कोई नेचुरल नंबर की डेफिनेशन चैट बॉक्स में लिख सकता है? सिंपल डेफिनेशन, लाइक बुक में लिखी हुई डेफिनेशन आपको डालना है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. यू कैन डिफाइन नेचुरल नंबर्स इन योर ओन वर्ड्स. Okay, so this is just to like, okay, natural numbers not starting with 0 and containing only positive numbers. Okay, natural number is numbers without containing 0. The counting numbers from 1 to infinity. Very good, everyone. Unfortunately, I don't remember your name. Like, I can remember everybody's name. So, 3 or 4 students have given the answer, and which is absolutely correct. Okay, so basically, the natural numbers starts from 1, 2, 3, and so on up to infinity, right? So 11 is a natural number. Now the second equation. Second equation is what? Second equation is x plus 5 is equals to 5. So if we solve this equation, what we are going to get? We are going to get the value of x is equals to 0, right? So x is equals to 0 is the solution of this equation. Now when we add 0 to the set of natural numbers, मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं कि अगर हम 0 को ऐड कर दे नेचुरल नंबर्स के सेट में, so then we get set of whole numbers, right? So how can we define whole numbers? Basically natural numbers plus 0, नेचुरल नंबर्स और 0 को मिला के जो सेट बनता है उसे क्या कहते हैं हम? whole number का सेट कहते हैं, right? Okay, now let's go one step further. Here we have third equation. In third equation we have x plus 18 is equals to 5. Now if we solve this equation, I think somebody has started the video. I would request you to please turn off the video. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we were discussing the third equation, right? So तीसरे equation का आंसर कोई मुझे बता सकता है? It's already written over there, but I just need it from you. Okay. So the answer is not 13, it's negative 13 or minus 13, right? It's negative 13. So negative 13 is a natural number or whole number? Is it a whole number? I don't think so, Japesh. Negative 13 is neither natural number nor whole number. It is an integer. Correct. It is an integer. So what can we add to the definition of integer? Integers को हम कैसे define कर सकते हैं? Whole numbers along with negative numbers, right? Set of whole numbers plus set of negative numbers that can be defined as set of integers, right? Integers में क्या क्या होता है? Natural numbers भी आएंगे, उसमें zero add हुआ तो फिर उस set को हम whole numbers का set कहते हैं. And then when we add negative numbers also, so that complete set makes a new set, and that set is called as integers. Okay, including 0 to yeah, very good. So till now we have seen three kind of numbers: natural number, whole number, and integer. Now let's go one step further, and we have two equations to see the next type of numbers. Okay, so here the first equation is 2x is equals to 3. And I'm so sorry for, like, I am drawing here very minimally. मतलब मैं यहाँ पे white board का use बहुत कम कर रहा हूँ because I don't have my pen tab right now with me. I'm so sorry for that. Okay, so when I will have like pen tab with me, you will have a better experience. Okay, all right. So the first equation is 2x is equals to 3. So students, what is value of x in the first equation? Can anybody tell? आप में से कोई बता सकता है कि x की वैल्यू क्या रहेगी फर्स्ट इक्वेशन में? यहाँ पे जो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन है, दिस वन, 2x is equals to 3, ये जो इक्वेशन है इसमें मैं x की वैल्यू पूछ रहा हूँ. या सो इट्स आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी 3/2, not 1, not 2/3. Students, if you are getting confused, let me assist you. Okay, so see, 2x is equals to 3. Now if we divide both sides by 2, so in that case what is going to be happen? See, 2x by 2 is equals to, sorry, it's, yeah, 2x by 2 is equals to 3/2, right? So this 2 gets cancelled with this 2, so x is equals to 3/2. So our answer is going to be 3/2. Don't get confused, students. Okay, those who have written answer as 1 or 2/3, please get corrected yourself. ठीक है, सो आंसर क्या है? सब लोग फिर से एक बार लिखो. Answer is 3/2. Okay, now we have seen natural numbers, whole numbers, and which one? Integers. So ये जो 3/2 नंबर है, ये तीनों में से किसी भी सेट में इंक्लूड किया जा सकता है क्या? आई गेस नो, आई थिंक नो, राइट? ये इन तीनों में से किसी भी सेट में इंक्लूड नहीं किया जा सकता. सिमिलरली फॉर द सेकंड इक्वेशन, अब ये जो यहाँ पे सेकंड इक्वेशन लिखा है, इसकी अगर आप वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करोगे तो आपको वैल्यू मिलेगी -7/5. Sir, I did not understand. Okay, I will repeat it. No problem. See, I guess you have not understood this one, right? First equation. तो मैं first equation को मैं आपको एक बार फिर से explain करके बताता हूँ. Okay. So see, we have 2x is equals to 3. Now what we are doing is we are dividing both sides by 2. मतलब दोनों साइड को हम क्या कर रहे हैं? 2 से डिवाइड कर रहे हैं. क्या हम ऐसा कर सकते हैं? क्या हम ऐसा कर सकते हैं? दोनों साइड को 2 से डिवाइड कर सकते हैं? यस और नो? आई एम सो या I guess your name is Rutvi, right? So can we do this? Yes, we can do this. दोनों साइड को हम 2 से डिवाइड करेंगे. तो क्या हुआ देखो, 2x by 2 is equals to 3 by 2 हुआ, right? 2x by 2 is equals to 3 by 2. तो अभी लेफ्ट साइड में सी, यहाँ पे न्यूमरेटर में भी 2 है, डिनोमिनेटर में भी 2 है, तो 2 ones are 2, राइट? सो ये दोनों कट जाएंगे. सो यहाँ पे क्या बचेगा? x बचेगा. सो x इज इक्वल्स टू वैल्यू क्या आई हमारी? 3 by 2 आई. सो आई गेस इट्स क्लियर फॉर यू राइट नाउ, इज इट? ठीक है, मुझे लगता है कि आपको समझ में आ गया है. ठीक है. सो सिमिलरली जैसे ही हम सेकेंड इक्वेशन सॉल्व करेंगे, विल गेट दिस वैल्यू. अगेन दिस वैल्यू इज a rational number, okay, or this value is one of the set of one of the rational numbers, right? So rational numbers समझ में आए? Rational numbers, okay. So we have already seen basic operations on rational numbers. We now try to explore some properties of operations on the different types of numbers seen so far. Now I'm considering कि आप लोगों को natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, and okay, Japesh, you have a doubt, you can type it in the chat box. I will read it and try to answer it. Okay. So meanwhile you are typing, I will just proceed with the next steps. Is that okay? I hope. Yeah, you must be typing. All right. So what were we discussing? We were discussing that I'm considering that you know these 4 types of numbers, right? So अभी इन numbers की कुछ properties होती हैं. So we are going to learn about those properties. What are those properties? Okay, so we will start with properties of rational numbers. Okay, so Japesh, are you done with your question so that like we can proceed? So rational numbers include zero, negative numbers. Exactly, yes, they do. Yeah, a rational numbers does include zero as well as negative numbers. Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, so the first property is closure property. Okay, so what is closure property? We'll learn about that. So we'll learn closure property for whole numbers first. Okay, even though it is written here like properties of rational numbers, but first this property we are going to apply on, or we are going to test it on whole numbers. Okay, so I hope everybody is clear with the concept of whole numbers. What is whole number, right? So the first operation that we are going to perform on the whole numbers is addition. Okay, so see, 0 is whole number and 5 is also a whole number. So if we add these two, like see, we are performing the operation of addition, right? So 0 plus 5 is going to be 5. So see, these two numbers are whole numbers, and when we add them, the result is also 5, and that is also a whole number. Okay, तो इससे हमें क्या समझने को मिला कि see, if we add any two whole numbers, or in general, a plus b is a whole number for any two whole numbers a and b. मतलब किसी भी दो whole numbers को अगर हम add करेंगे तो हमें जो रिजल्ट मिलेगा, दैट रिजल्ट इज गोइंग टू बी whole number itself. So यहाँ पे रिमार्क क्या लिखा है? रिमार्क लिखा है कि whole numbers are closed under addition. Now what does that mean? इसका मतलब क्या होता है हम समझने की कोशिश करेंगे. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले मुझे बताओ कि डिड यू गेट दिस कंसेप्ट कि दो whole numbers को अगर हम ऐड करेंगे, so the result is also going to be whole number. Did you get this? किसी को कोई डाउट इस कंसेप्ट में? If yes, you can just put. So why 5 is a whole number? Absolutely 5 is a whole number because see, we have stated that natural numbers including 0 is set of whole numbers, right? So natural numbers में 5 आता है, अगर नेचुरल नंबर्स में 5 आता है देन इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ whole नंबर एज वेल, करेक्ट? या सो हमारे पास जो पहले दो नंबर्स थे वो वोल नंबर्स थे, उनको हमने ऐड किया तो हमें रिजल्ट भी क्या मिला, वोल नंबर मिला। तो इसके बेसिस पे, इस रिजल्ट के बेसिस पे हमने एक रिमार्क लिखा यहाँ पे, दैट रिमार्क सेज वोल नंबर्स आर क्लोज्ड अंडर एडिशन। नाउ इस सेंटेंस का मीनिंग क्या होता है, क्लोज का मीनिंग क्या होता है, टेल मी, CLOSE, क्लोज मीन्स क्लोज होता है राइट आप लोग यही कहोगे या नो नॉट एडेड। नाउ लेट मी एक्सप्लेन, ओके। सो सी, हमने क्या कहा कि वोल नंबर्स का एक सेट है, तो कैसा सेट है वो, लेट अस सपोज मैं यहाँ पे वोल नंबर्स लिखना शुरू कर देता हूँ, जीरो से शुरू करूंगा मैं, 1 2 3, राइट, 4 5 सो ऑन अप टू इंफिनिटी। सो दिस इज अ सेट ऑफ वोल नंबर्स, ऐसा मैंने मान लिया, ओके। सो इन दो नंबर्स में से किसी भी दो नंबर्स को मैं उठाऊंगा और उनको ऐड कर दूंगा, तो मुझे जो रिजल्ट मिलने वाला है वो रिजल्ट इसी सेट के अंदर क्लोज्ड रहेगा, मतलब इस सेट के बाहर का रिजल्ट मुझे नहीं मिलने वाला है, ओके। if this is not clear for you, we'll see the next property, then it will be clear for you, okay। now subtraction property देखते हैं। अभी 5 is a whole number, 5 whole number है, yes। 7 भी whole number है, yes। अभी 5 माइनस 7 अगर हम करेंगे, वी आर डूइंग सब्ट्रैक्शन हियर, राइट। सो 5 माइनस 7 इज इक्वल्स टू क्या होता है, तो -2 होता है। सो -2 इज होल नंबर और नॉट, यस और नो, -2 होल नंबर है क्या, एवरीबडी, एवरीवन, नो इट इज नॉट। ये जो रिजल्ट आया -2, इट इज नॉट अ होल नंबर। तो क्या वो मुझे जो रिजल्ट है वो इस सेट में मिलेगा, यहाँ पे जो मैंने एक सेट लिख रखा है, या इट इज इंटीजर, एब्सोल्युटली इट इज इंटीजर, लेकिन मैंने जो यहाँ पे एक सेट लिख रखा है वोल नंबर का, उस वोल नंबर के सेट में मुझे वो नंबर मिलेगा क्या, -2 मिलेगा, नो आई विल नॉट गेट दैट नंबर। सो that number is not closed in this set, is it, it's not। so that's why we write the remark whole numbers are not closed under subtraction, negative numbers are not included in the whole numbers, yeah, they are not, negative numbers are not included in the whole numbers, right। so अभी हमारी दो प्रॉपर्टीज हमने प्रूफ कर दी। नाउ द थर्ड वन क्या है, मल्टीप्लीकेशन प्रॉपर्टी। जीरो भी होल नंबर है, थ्री भी होल नंबर है, 0 into 3 is going to be 3, which is also a whole number, right। second example we have 3 is also whole number, 7 is also whole number, 3 into 7 is what, tell me, 3 into 7 is, quick, be quick, yeah, it's 21, and the 21 is also going to be, what is 21, 21 is it a integer, it is it, yeah, it is integer, it is integer also, it is rational number also, but most importantly for this particular example this is a whole number, okay, yeah, okay, good। so हमारे जो इनिशियल दो नंबर्स थे वो वोल नंबर्स थे, और जो रिजल्ट आया वो भी वोल नंबर है। सो फॉर दिस रीजन we can say that whole numbers are closed under multiplication, right। मतलब मैं इस सेट में से कोई भी दो नंबर्स अगर पिक कर लेता हूं, उनका मल्टीप्लिकेशन करता हूं, तो मुझे जो रिजल्ट मिलने वाला है वो रिजल्ट आई एम गोइंग टू गेट इनटू दिस सेट इटसेल्फ, राइट। ये जो नंबर है दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी आउटसाइड ऑफ दिस सेट। आई होप इट्स प्रीटी क्लियर फॉर यू। नाउ डिवीजन सिमिलरली, नाउ इट इज नॉट अ थिंग टू एक्सप्लेन, अभी आपको पता है कि किस तरीके से हमें क्या करना है एग्जैक्टली। what do, we take two whole numbers, we perform uh, what we say, division between them, and then we check the result, that's it, okay। so यहाँ पे दो नंबर्स हमने कौन से लिए, 5 और 8 लिए। so multiplication can be done in whole number and in integer also, right, yeah, it can be done, but see we are checking properties here, right, it is not limited। योर डाउट इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट सुहानी, लेकिन सी हमारा पहला रूल क्या है यहाँ पे, वी आर चेकिंग प्रॉपर्टी, सो वी नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट हमारे जो इनिशियल दो नंबर्स है वो वोल नंबर्स रहने चाहिए, ठीक है, उसमें हम इंटीजर नहीं ले सकते, राइट, वी आर चेकिंग प्रॉपर्टीज ना। इन दोनों का मल्टीप्लीकेशन हो सकता है, होल नंबर का और इंटीजर का मल्टीप्लीकेशन हो सकता है। आफ्टर दैट जो रैशनल नंबर्स है उनका भी किसी भी नंबर के साथ में मल्टीप्लीकेशन हो सकता है, दैट इज पॉसिबल, बट वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डू दैट हियर। फॉर व्हाट? बिकॉज वी आर टेस्टिंग फ्यू प्रॉपर्टीज, राइट, हम कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज चेक कर रहे हैं ना, तो इसकी वजह से हमें नहीं करना है, यहाँ पे हो सकता है लेकिन नहीं करना है। क्यों? क्योंकि हमें प्रॉपर्टीज चेक करनी है। ओके, सो तो फॉर द फोर्थ वन, डिवीजन प्रॉपर्टी चेक करनी है। तो डिवीजन के लिए भी हम कोई भी नंबर यहाँ पे ले सकते हैं, लेकिन हम क्या करने वाले हैं, हम यहाँ पे सिर्फ वोल नंबर्स लेंगे, क्योंकि हम प्रॉपर्टी किसके लिए चेक कर रहे हैं, वोल नंबर्स के लिए चेक कर रहे हैं, राइट। सो 5 लिया, 8 लिया, so 5 divided by 8, that is 5 by 8, and this is not a whole number, is it? It's not, it is a rational number. So that's why we can write the remark here, whole numbers are not closed under addition. So to revise once again, see, whole numbers are closed under addition and multiplication, and they are not closed under subtraction and division. Is it clear for everyone कि मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं, यहाँ पे क्या लिखा हुआ है? Is it clear? Yes, okay. Thank you for the quick confirmation. I appreciate it. Okay. Now check for closure property under all four operations for natural numbers. तो अभी हमें यहाँ पे क्या करना है, whole numbers की जगह पे natural numbers लेना है. So these same properties will be applicable for natural numbers also. क्योंकि natural numbers में और हमारा जो whole numbers का सेट है उसमें सिर्फ एक ही डिफरेंस है, दैट इज डिफरेंस ऑफ जीरो, नंबर जीरो, राइट। नेचुरल नंबर्स में जीरो नहीं होता है, सो दीज प्रॉपर्टीज आर गोइंग टू बी exactly same as whole number, so we are not going to do that. I hope you can do this. Okay, so the next one is integers. Now integers के लिए हम एडिशन प्रॉपर्टी चेक करने वाले हैं। सो अभी जब हम इंटीजर के लिए एडिशन प्रॉपर्टी चेक कर रहे हैं, सो वी कैन टेक एनी टू इंटीजर्स हियर। नाउ यू स्टूडेंट्स और या यू प्लीज सजेस्ट मी टू नंबर्स एक्सेप्ट लाइक फॉरगेट दीज टू नंबर्स। ओके, कोई भी दो इंटीजर्स आप मुझे सजेस्ट करो, एनी वन ऑफ यू, या फिर एक नंबर, या 3 and 4 is both are integers, absolutely correct. 8 is an integer, okay. Now yeah, 22 is an integer. Now wait, okay, minus 2 is again an integer. Now wait, I will take two numbers, that is 22 and 2. Okay, so if you add 22 with minus 2, see, if you add 22 with minus 2, so what is the result? Result is going to be 20. Yes, result is going to be 20. Now tell me, 20 is integer or not? It is an integer. 20 is integer. So that's why we can write the remark here. Integers are closed under addition. Okay. See, students, what we are doing, आप लोगों को समझ में आना चाहिए कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं, क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी चेक कर रहे हैं फॉर एवरी सेट ऑफ नंबर्स। पहले हमने वोल नंबर्स के लिए किया, बाद में नेचुरल नंबर्स के लिए करने को उन्होंने हमें बोला था, लेकिन आई स्किप दैट पार्ट, आई लेफ्ट दैट फॉर यू, यू कैन डू दैट, आई एम वेरी श्योर। और जो सेकेंड वन है दैट इज इंटीजर्स, तो हम इंटीजर्स के लिए ये प्रॉपर्टी चेक कर रहे हैं। ओके, नाउ सब्ट्रैक्शन प्रॉपर्टी हमें चेक करनी है। So similarly, take any two integers, subtract them, and check the result. So you can see integers are closed under subtraction. Whole numbers or natural numbers were not closed under subtraction, were they? Whole numbers or natural numbers closed under subtraction थे क्या? नहीं, they were not. But integers are. Is it clear, students? Any doubt, question? Are we connected at least? Yeah, are we connected? Am I audible to everyone? If it is getting confusing, you can let me know, because this is our first class and I don't want to hurry. Okay, I need to make sure, I want to make sure that you understand each and every bit that we are discussing here. ठीक है? ओके, सो मैं ये मान के चल रहा हूं कि आपको ये प्रॉपर्टी समझ में आ चुकी है, राइट। सो सब्ट्रैक्शन, इंटीजर्स आर क्लोज्ड अंडर सब्ट्रैक्शन, it's pretty clear. Okay, now मल्टीप्लीकेशन प्रॉपर्टी हमें मल्टीप्लीकेशन के लिए, इज दिस ओनली क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी? या it is closure property. We are discussing about closure property. No. We are discussing closure property. See, closure property is the main property, and then we are checking it for addition operation, then subtraction operation, then multiplication operation, and then division operation. Okay, our main property is which one? Closure property. We are checking, yeah, closure property. Now we multiplication के लिए similar. Take any two integers, multiply them, and check the result. So I take two integers, that is, let us suppose -20 and -3. Okay, so multiply them. What is the result? -20 and minus, see, -20 is my first number, and I will multiply this with -3. What is result, students? Tell me. Oh, is it minus 60? Really? Do it again. -20 multiplied with -3. So yeah, it is going to be positive 60. Very good. Now Shlok has corrected it, if I'm not like taking your wrong name. Okay. So 60 is an integer or not? Is it an integer? Yeah, absolutely. It is an integer. So we can say that integers are closed under multiplication. Now check for division. Take any two integers, any two, not this. Okay, यही नहीं, कोई भी दो integers ले लो and check that. So let me take 10 and 11. Okay, so 10 divided by 11, is it an integer? Is it an integer? It's not. It's not an integer. It is a rational number, right? So we can say that. Now one more, like you may be having one more question, sir. Please take 5 instead of this 11. Okay, so 10 divided by 5 is 2. Now 2 is an integer. So does that mean division is also closed, like integers are also closed under division? Does that mean? No, it does not mean. Because see, even though this property is satisfying these two values, 10 और 5 को ये satisfy कर रही है, but that has to be for every number. Like हम कोई भी number ले, so उसके लिए ये property prove होनी चाहिए, जो कि हमने जो पहला number लिया था 10 divided by 11, उसमें वो prove नहीं हो रही थी, right? So for that reason, we will not consider that this integers are closed under division. So I didn't understand the division. Okay, let me explain it again. हमें क्या करना होता है? We have to take two numbers, we have to divide them, we have to make sure that these two numbers that we are taking, they need to be integers. कोई भी दो integers ले लो, उनको divide करो, okay, and check the result. In few of the cases you will get integer as a result. इन दिस केस, इस केस में अगर आप देखोगे तो 10 भी जो है वो इंटीजर है, ये भी इंटीजर है, और जो रिजल्ट आया वो भी इंटीजर है. बट देयर आर केसेस, लाइक यहाँ पे अगर मैं 10 डिवाइडेड बाय लेट अस सपोज 15 भी करता हूँ, 10 डिवाइडेड बाय 15 भी करता हूँ, सो इट इज रिजल्ट इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी इंटीजर, इट इज गोइंग टू बी रैशनल नंबर, राइट? 2/3 रिजल्ट आएगा, सो इट इज नॉट इंटीजर, correct? So for that reason, we will consider that integers are not closed under division. I hope this is clear for you. हम कब बोलेंगे कि it is closed under division or multiplication or whatever? जबकि किसी भी वैल्यू के लिए वो प्रॉपर्टी प्रूव होनी चाहिए. Are rational numbers not included in integers? See, integers are included in rational numbers, but rational numbers are not. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? मतलब इंटीजर्स को हम रैशनल नंबर्स कह सकते हैं, बट रैशनल नॉट नेसेसरीली कि सारे रैशनल नंबर्स इंटीजर्स हो. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल अभी यही ले लो ना, ये जो 2/3 है, दिस इज एन इंटीजर, सॉरी दिस इज अ रैशनल नंबर बट इट्स नॉट एन इंटीजर. 2/3 क्या है? रैशनल नंबर तो है बट इंटीजर नहीं है. अभी कोई भी आप एक इंटीजर ले लो, फॉर एग्जांपल दिस 10 इज एन इंटीजर, इट्स आल्सो रैशनल नंबर, ठीक है? सो इट्स बिट कंफ्यूजिंग, बट डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. Integers are rational numbers, but rational, all the rational numbers are not integers. Okay, I hope this is pretty clear for you, students. Are we good to go ahead? Yes. Okay, thank you for your quick confirmation, students. Okay, now see, rational numbers. So this is our topic's name. Okay, so we are going to learn this in more details. So recall that a number which can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equals to 0, is called a rational number. अभी rational number की अगर कोई definition पूछता है या फिर you have to write it somewhere, then you can simply define a number which can be written in the form of p by q, जहां पे p and q both are integers. p और q क्या होने चाहिए? Integers होने चाहिए, and q should not be 0. In that case, that number is called as rational number. अभी ये rational number q है, मैं प्रूव करता हूं. Okay, 2/3. Why 2/3 is a rational number? So it is written in the form of p by q. Let us suppose p is equals to 2 and q is equals to 3. ठीक है, p by q के फॉर्म में लिखा हुआ है. Now p and q both needs to be what? Both needs to be integers. They are. 2 भी integer है, 3 भी integer है, right? And the last property, that is q should not be equal to 0. q यानी कि जो denominator है हमारा वो 0 नहीं होना चाहिए. So in this case, is denominator 0? Denominator 0 है क्या? नहीं है, denominator 3 है, right? q is equals to 3, which is not equals to 0. So we can say that 2/3 is rational number. Okay, see, I will reiterate the definition of rational numbers. A number which can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers, and and q is not equals to 0. q 0 नहीं होना चाहिए. ठीक है, so in that case, that number is said to be a rational number. 0 is not a rational number. Yeah, 0 is a rational number. You can write 0 divided by 2. You can write 0 divided by 3. See, अभी 0 डिवाइड बाय 2 लिखा मैंने यहाँ पे, 0 डिवाइड बाय 3 लिखा, 0 डिवाइड बाय 1 भी लिख सकते हो आप. सिर्फ 0 डिवाइड बाय 0 नहीं लिख सकते. क्यों नहीं लिख सकते मैं ये भी बताता हूँ. ओके, सो सी, लेट अस सपोज 0 डिवाइड बाय 3, इसका आंसर तो 0 ही रहने वाला है. या 0 इज अ रैशनल नंबर. 0 इज ए रैशनल नंबर. ओके, लेट मी प्रूफ हाउ. हमारा डेफिनेशन क्या है? इट शुड बी रिटन इन द फॉर्म ऑफ p बाई क्यू. p बाई क्यू के फॉर्म में लिखा है हमने 0 को. नो, दैट डज नॉट मीन्स, या we can say that, but see, abhi rational numbers, like you are in the 8th standard, okay, so that's why you may think that, sir, every number is going to be rational number, but that is not the case. When you go to the higher standards, you will see uh, irrational numbers as well. Okay, but that is not the topic to discuss it here. Okay, we'll just keep that topic for your future standards. Maybe in 10th or 11th you are going to come across irrational numbers, or maybe in this year itself. I'm not very sure. Okay, but absolutely it can be a, see, denominator can be any integer except 0. डिनोमिनेटर कैन बी एनी इंटीजर एक्सेप्ट 0. मतलब डिनोमिनेटर पॉजिटिव भी हो सकता है, नेगेटिव भी हो सकता है, लेकिन 0 नहीं हो सकता. अगर डिनोमिनेटर 0 होता है, सो इन दैट केस दैट नंबर बिकम्स undefined. We cannot define that number. Okay, that is called as undefined. So I was proving why this is, or why 0 is rational. ठीक है, so see, p by q के फॉर्म में लिखा, p and q should be integers. अभी 0 integer तो है. rational includes integers and natural numbers. Yeah, absolutely. Rational includes integers, natural numbers, and whole numbers also, right? Okay, so I think we are good to go ahead. Are we, or do you have any doubts? Any doubts, students? No. Okay. ठीक है, चलो. So let's move further. Now, since the numbers 0, -2, 4 can be written in the form of P by Q, they are also rational numbers. See, it is written here itself. 0, -2, 4, they are also rational numbers. Okay. Let us take one example. You know how to add two rational numbers? Let us add few pairs. So अभी rational number की हम addition करने वाले हैं. So it's a little bit tricky, and I hope every one of you remembers how we used to add rational numbers. If you don't remember, don't worry, I will tell you. Okay, so let's take the first rational number, that is 3 by 8, and the second rational number is -5 by 7. Okay, so any doubts कि किसी को कोई डाउट है कि सर ये रैशनल नंबर क्यों है? आर दीज टू रैशनल नंबर्स? ये दोनों रैशनल नंबर्स ही है? एवरीवन एग्रीज विथ मी? यस, यस. 3 by 8 and -5 by 7, both are rational numbers, correct? Okay, now we have to add them. So when we add rational numbers, we need to make sure that their denominator is equal. So we equalize the denominator. क्या करते हैं हम जब एडिशन करते हैं या फिर सब्ट्रैक्शन करते हैं रैशनल नंबर्स के? आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट एडिशन एंड सब्ट्रैक्शन एंड नॉट अबाउट मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड डिवीजन. ओके, आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट एडिशन एंड सब्ट्रैक्शन. तो जब इन दो नंबर्स की हम एडिशन करेंगे, वी नीड टू मेक श्योर कि इन दोनों के जो डिनोमिनेटर्स है दे मस्ट बी सेम. देन एंड देन ओनली वी कैन ऐड देम, unless we have a shortcut trick. Okay, and we don't use that for our CBSE board shortcut trick. We use the conventional method, right? So how do we make sure that the denominator is same? Well, adding two rational numbers, if we get answer is 0 except as accepted as a rational number. Well, adding two rational numbers, if we get answer as 0, is it accepted as a rational number? Yeah, it will be. It should be. See, there are few exceptional cases. Okay, you when we will take few examples, your concepts will be more clear. I'm very happy that you are very curious about learning, but like, just focus on the thing that we are discussing right now. Okay, your question is very good, but I hope I can answer your questions in the upcoming lecture or in the today's lecture itself. Okay, so let's discuss on equalizing the denominator. Yeah, by using LCM, and there are methods. Okay, but the method that I use, I'm gonna tell you. If you like it, you can adopt it, or you can use the method that you know better. Okay, so let's try to equalize the denominator. See, 3 by 8, 8 is the denominator, and 5 by 7, -5 by 7, 7 is denominator here. So what I will do is I will multiply this whole number by 7. Like 7 multiplied by 3 is 21, and 7 multiplied by 8 is 56. Again, I will multiply this number with 8. 8 multiplied by 5 is -40, and 8 multiplied by 7 is 56. Okay, so 21 plus in bracket -40 divided by 56. So this is going to be my addition, summation, whatever you say. Is it -19 by 56? And it is also a irrational number, right? Okay, so tell me answer of this, and is it a rational number? Tell me. But first tell me answer, and then tell me whether it is a rational number, yes or no. Tell me the answer. -15 plus in bracket -32 divided by 40. First of all, tell me the answer. Then we will decide whether it is a rational number or not. Okay. Students, are you doing it? See, it is very simple. You don't need to like, yeah, somebody, Rutvi has got the answer. It's -47. Anybody else has got some different answer? किसी को कोई और आंसर मिला है इसके अलावा, -47 के अलावा? Yeah, okay. I need to repeat. All right. So see, here are we have two rational numbers, right? And we just adding them. We are just adding them. Okay. So 5 multiplied by -3 is -15. 8 multiplied by -4 is minus 32 and divide by 40. 8 5s are 40. Okay, so अभी इसको हमें ऐड करना है. Very simple. Nothing difficult in it, is it? Confusion with minus and plus sign. Please explain. Okay, that may happen. Yeah, that may happen. Okay, let me explain. So see, students, minus 15 plus minus 32. इसमें आपको confusion हो रहा है, right? So since it is minus here, we have to basically see if the sign is same, what we do, we add them, whether it is positive sign or negative sign. If the sign is same for both the numbers, then we have to add them, right? अभी यहाँ पे -15 है, -32 है, so just add them and give the sign of like कॉमन साइन. मतलब अगर पॉजिटिव है तो पॉजिटिव साइन देना है, नेगेटिव है तो नेगेटिव साइन देना है. हियर बोथ द नंबर्स आर नेगेटिव, so we will add them. 15 plus 32 is 47, but since the numbers are negative, we will give the sign of negative. Okay, so minus 47 is the correct answer. Yeah, so minus 47 divided by 40. Minus 47 divided by 40. This is going to be our answer. So now tell me whether this is a rational number or not. Okay, example to solve. You need an example to solve. Okay, we'll do that. We'll have lot more practice. Okay, don't worry about that. Is it a rational number? Yeah, I guess everybody has given the answer that it's a rational number. Absolutely correct. Your answer is correct. This is a rational number. Yeah. Now the last example that we are going to take for today, and then we are going to stop. Okay. So let me explain how to solve this. Okay, and I'm so sorry for this, my bad handwriting. Once I get my tab back, I will be with far better handwriting. Okay, yeah. So 4 by 7 plus 6 by 11. Now again, I'm using my trick. 11 multiplied by 4 is 44. I'm writing it here. 11 multiplied by 4 is 44, and divided by 11 multiplied by 7 is 77, right? And 7 6 are how much, students? 42, is it? 7 6 are 42? No. Suhani, I guess you have done something wrong, because here we are going to add, right? See, we have to add them, ना? यहाँ पे प्लस का साइन है, नेगेटिव माइनस नहीं है. Yeah, it should be 86 by 77. Answer should be 86 by 77, right?
But 86 by 11.
Sorry?
86 by 11.
No, it should be 86 by 77. Okay.
Sorry, yes, sir.
Yeah, it should be 86 by 77. Okay, if you have confusion, I can explain it again, and I would request you not to turn on your mic. Okay, I'm so sorry for this, but this is what we have to follow. Okay, yeah. So 86 by 77 is our answer, and tell me whether it is a rational number or not. It is a rational number. Is it? Yeah, it is a rational number. Very good. So I hope your concept of rational number is pretty clear. Now we will just see what is written over here in this last paragraph, and then we will stop for today. Okay, so let me just read it. We find that sum of two rational numbers is again rational number. See, in every example, what was our conclusion? Okay, Japesh, I will answer your question in the next class because we are lacking time today. Okay, just keep your questions written or somewhere and ask me in the next few classes if you don't mind. Okay, see, now check it for a few more pairs of rational numbers. Now you wanted to do this, right? So you do this as your homework. What you will do, you will take few pairs of rational numbers and you will add them, and you will come up with the results, whether the result is uh, rational or do you have some other number than the rational? I will not call it as irrational as of now. Okay. So we say that rational numbers are closed under addition. That is, for any two rational number a and b, a plus b is also a rational number. So what is our conclusion? Rational numbers are closed under addition. And your homework for today is going to be, take any five pairs of rational numbers, any five pairs of rational numbers, add them and verify whether the result is rational number or not. Is your homework clear to everyone? सबको अपना homework समझ में आया कि? So sorry, I didn't understand. Okay, I will repeat your homework. You have to take any five pairs of rational number. पांच pairs लेनी है rational numbers की, like this. See, this is, let us suppose this is one pair, this is second pair, okay, this is third pair, and this is fourth pair. Similar pairs, any random pairs, कोई भी आप ले लो, ठीक है. And you have to add them, मतलब आपको add करना है, and you have to verify whether the result is a rational number or not. I hope it is pretty clear. I will try to put it on your group also in written format, so that, okay, I will let you know about that. You just keep your homework ready. Whenever I ask you for the homework, you should be ready with your homework either on the group, or maybe we will be doing some Google Classroom kind of stuff for you. Okay, just do it in your notebook and keep it with you. Whenever I will ask you, you please provide me that. Okay, students. So only addition. Yeah, only addition. We have to add one by one, or we have to add them all. No, we don't have to add them all. I'm talking about pairs. Pairs में क्या होता है, दो नंबर्स होते हैं, तो जो आपने पेयर ली है उसको ऐड करना है. इस ऐसे आपको पांच एडिशंस करने हैं, ठीक है. एक पेयर में दो नंबर्स रहेंगे ना, तो दोनों को ऐड करना है. ओके. So students, that's it for today from my side. I guess you must not be having any question, and bye bye, see you in the next lecture. Bye. Okay, so the class is ended, and I would request everybody to just leave the class by clicking on that red button, right? So that the recording stops. Unless and until everybody leaves the class, the recording do not stop. Okay. So for that reason, I need everybody to. Yeah, actually there are 10 more minutes, but still, we are going to, like, take some. See, this is just a first class. Okay, so will be taking for 1 hour from the next class itself. Okay. Yeah. So students, leave, please leave class. Quick, be quick, please, please. Students, I can see that there are two more students in the class, so some